Howdy, howdy, this is Blue Otter. Today we are playing 2 Point Museum.
Now for a spot of fun, I'm going to read
Let's
some
go ahead and open up our crate from Sunkissed Creek. We have the cunning skink. This is one of the most adorable animals ever. We're going to place him in the exhibit.
The listener. Let's take a look.
And
here.
for right
Well,
now,
that's a very nice drawing from Samantha.
I'm going to put him in here,
65.
but he does need to have the heat. So we are going to need to add heaters. Just put in 2 heaters there.
And what's this?
And then I'm actually going to add another aquarium here.
Join us next time for more electrifying postal action. Now that is
Which we can really just copy this room.
And yet, here we are.
We'll add that.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
And this guy, we have boggy men coming in. Put him right here. I feel like I do need to have maybe a couple more security. Okay, yeah, he's good. He's got security on the mind. One other thing we'll do is if we add in security, we're gonna add a camera right here. We'll add a camera right there. Should mostly cover it. We'll add the door back in over there in a bit.
Is someone going to open that crate? Just saying.
And that will get it if anybody comes in or out. But we do need to have a security room. So let's. No, it's not called security. It's called camera room. We could, yeah, we could put it like right there. Oh, we need these to go in right here, and then we need donation bins.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Let's look at benches. What? We'll go ahead and add 3 benches right there. Because you do want to make sure that they have plenty of room to sit down. We have that one. We also have the cunning skink. Now we do have, there's one more. And there is our star. Star rating increased. Congratulations, you did it, whatever it is. All right. 250,000. That's good. So this thing, we'll be able to have tons.
Not left waiting.
How about this one? Yeah, we'll have tons in here as well. And I'm kind of thinking what we might do is then copy this room, and we're gonna move it to like here, make it just a little bit bigger for this next guy.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
We can also do that, which would allow the staff to have kind of a back means I think more than likely what's going to happen is I'm just going to remove this. And that's going to allow us to put that right back there. And we're going to stay in Passwater Cove for just a little bit longer. Because I really want to make sure that we get this all unlocked. And this is the best aquarium to get that. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this one's better. So we will pick up that one. Alright, everything's good. Where's my analyst room?
Frequently asked questions.
Up here. So one thing I want to do is I also want to look through, like, I've got flying fish here. I can analyze. Okay, what? I need someone to analyze. Here, just work in there. We've got a shiny sticker. You're greedy, but you have got survey skills. But you're greedy. Okay, we're gonna pick this up, move it back.
My recent trip to the Natural History Museum was a sobering reminder that stranger things have walked these lands than can be imagined by you or I. And I've imagined some pretty strange things. I was struck by an elegant, terrifying giant that would vibrate its jaw to produce a ringing sound from their singular.
Okay, we're
cellular
going
horn.
to, we're
The
gonna
name escapes me,
add.
but I'll never forget that mesmerizing creature. Whatever it was.
A little bit more right there. Yes, I have a feeling that that was probably either a poster or something right there.
We apologize for the insufficient number of information stands. I'll update when we have more information.
Nope, can't do that. Because this one would have to back up
Announcement.
first.
Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves. No one takes our stuff.
And then we could move this one. So that still gives a little bit of a foundation. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be working on this. We're going to move some of the flooring around. Because I need to get this moved down. Jeez, guys. I get you want your cheesy gubbins, but...
Attention. If you're desperate for the toilet, it could be worse.
Let's see. Can we do this? Can we just copy? We'll add a third one. And just make sure that it's nice and full. Yeah, we're going to be going back here quite a bit. I want to make sure that we get everyone. We're going to do... Gil's going to be probably the person doing that. We're going to do wide tropical net. Like so. And I've got a ton of fish I need to examine.
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad
Yeah, because
guest.
I want to expand out here. So what I need to do that is I need to make sure, because I do want this to really be one contiguous building.
museum is on fire. Not again.
Why is it on fire? Probably because someone hasn't been taking care of stuff. And this one's also almost there. Where is... Hold on. Yeah, you're a slacker, but... Yes, because the puddle was the critical issue. Increase curator level to unlock new level chapters and star objectives.
Announcement. Information stands are there
Yeah,
to
I
explain exhibits. Unless they're not there, then they won't.
Okay, they're putting that out. That's good.
Sometimes there's no smoke without fire. This is one of those times.
And then we need... Ooh. Fish Whisperer, that's a good one to have. And... Nice smelling and delicate, not so much, but the rest of it, yeah, definitely.
Announcement. Analysis complete. Learn anything good?
Dorothy Masterstroke, that's probably a good one to have. Delightful, yeah, we're gonna do that. So one of the things I like to do is I also like to make sure that we're always trying to keep track of some different people. So one of the things I would like to do, we have summer specials. So Gil is, I have him up in the upper aquas. I'm going to have him work in summer specials. I'm going to send right into upper aquas. Who else can I send over to summer specials? Lionel,
Yes, feeling under
yeah, summer specials, and you also summer specials. Because this is going to be one that I'm going to definitely want up. Who is the person I just hired? You. Summer specials. I need someone who is... And I'll explain why I want specific people in here. Alice Vine, you're loyal though. Yeah, we'll do you. You get summer specials, and I need someone in janitor.
Go from funky to hunky.
Yeah, you also can have summer specials. And who is someone... Who's someone else that probably... You know what, I think we'll just do that. Okay. So... What we're gonna do is we're gonna come out here. Summer specials. So we have Gil...
Fish exhibit in wrong climate by accident. At least.
Why? It's literally, this stuff just needs to be fixed. You know what? I don't have time for this. These... Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of those. I know, we don't have anything in there. Because what we're gonna do... You're gonna get brand new stuff. Right there. And I want this upgraded, and I wanted it upgraded yesterday. We also need to have food. I need to do what I need is I need staff. Yeah. So we're gonna have them. Okay, so this is deep cold. Come over here. You deep cold. So probably what I probably need is at least one person per tank.
Apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Okay, we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna have a donation bin there. We'll do another donation bin. Right there. Because I got priorities. There we are. Sailfish. So that is cool. We're gonna place them in, and he's epic. And he goes in here. Once any aquarium ruins. Yeah, we will do this. Ruins. Well, we can do that. Put that right there. And the third one. There we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if I've done this with...
Attention. Donation stands are full of money.
Yeah, there is a second sailfish. And did I do the others? No, the answer is no. Oh, here we are. The cunning skink. We have a buddy, which means that we're going to be able to start breeding those. Now these guys take like 3 apiece, so this one does need to be larger. This one is only 1, and this one I believe is also only 1. So we're gonna go back. Actually, you know what? Let's grab this helicopter. And we're gonna put it like right here. Because we're going to be doing Gill Hero. Gill Hero is going to be going a lot. Wide tropical net. We'll do detailed. Let's go.
Reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
Yeah, we've already got that. But I do see that this one also needs to be refilled.
I'm always so glad that I don't have to know.
And this one needs to be refilled. Let me see something. How far over? Okay, we are all the way over there. We do have a little bit more room over here. Yeah. So we'll have to do that, and we can separate those. There we go. See, we got... Get them. Oh, this is my favorite coloring. I'm gonna name this the same thing I named my one in watermelon. It looks like a little watermelon. Okay.
Vandals caught vandalizing. We stopped them. obviously.
Where'd he go? There he is. Look at him. Just so adorable. I swear half of my live stream was like me saying just how adorable they are. Okay, this one we're gonna call Avocado. And this one we're gonna call Lime. I don't normally name these guys, but you know, you name them, you want to keep them. And who knows, I might end up getting rid of them, but
Announcement. We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full. Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
okay, I need to do something. And we're gonna get you right there. Okay, so I am going to, I think, move some of my gardens over here. And we're gonna add, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get the cave bonus on that. Was there anything else? This we can just place, like, I'll place right there for now.
Enjoy the botany exhibits while you can. None of you are going to last forever.
This one can go right there for now. There we go. All right, we're going to add down to, I think, here.
Litter does not belong on the floor.
There we go.
And yet, here we are.
Yes, we're gonna have all that. And this, now I don't need that little pass through anymore. Let's see if we can go through.
Assistant needed in cafe. The guests are hungry.
Yeah, we've got to make. Yes. Okay. Can do, have that be right here. Okay, now
attention. Botany exhibits need water to maintain their ongoing existence. Thank you.
Okay. We're going to close this room. I have to move this over
Welcome to
here.
another episode
No,
of
not
Digging
close it.
Deeper with me,
So if
Hayley
I
Von
move
Trowell,
this
where
over
we cover all
here,
things related to archaeology, science, the unexplained, and rubbish exhibits.
and then we'll move this door
Later
like
on,
right
we're
there.
going live to the Bone Belt to see if an unheard of pair of scientists can prove human levitation is possible. But first, this listener's theory from General Tyrell Coppersnout, retired, who puts forward a radical idea for speeding up archaeological excavations.
There we go.
He writes that instead of brushing away each layer of dirt to carefully uncover and preserve the ancient and often priceless
we need
objects being
this
excavated,
go right there.
archaeologists should instead utilize.
I want to do that to make sure that we don't have people
and
coming
super
through here.
I'm just going to stop there. In fact, I should never have started.
There we go. Actually, I know where we go. I know it would go really well right there. Really don't have the space for it. This. Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay. We gotta put that back there. Let's do a room, a camera room. That we're gonna do a door here and a door here.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Hold on, we'll do this right here. We'll have the, where is it? The donuts. Can we fit these right here? Yes, we can. We're going to recolor them. That, I need the desk, which will go right there in the center.
Requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
That.
Botany exhibits are living things, but some of ours are
We'll
right on
have
the
that
edge.
there. I like having the this trash can in here. We
Announcement.
need.
A botany exhibit has died. I knew we were forgetting something.
Of course it did. Hold on, let me pause because I moved stuff over there and I forgot to. There, and then I've got. I might not have it yet. Okay. There we go. So that gives that little area, and then I've got space that I'll be able to add something in there once I get that. Okay. Yeah, that's on me. I'll just replace it. Yeah, I forgot to move all of my my botanists over here. Cause yeah, we don't really have the gardens anymore. So I'm gonna put in ruin? Is it in the ruins or is it in the summer specials? It's neither. Okay, I don't really have a space for my gardens. I could have this be my arboretum again. Okay, regardless, let's come up here. Let's open up our box. Another lollipop for fish. Let's go ahead and place that right there. And then let's check, because I should have... Yeah, I have another lollipopper.
Caught vandalizing. We stopped them.
Ooh,
Obviously.
there's that one. We're gonna call him Tomato.
Announcement. Our security
And this
measures are
one
being inspected.
is Raspberry.
Attention. Thieves have been prevented from escaping. Phew.
So that is our summer section so far. Let's go ahead and send another helicopter. Wide tropical net. Detailed, go.
Exhaustive
So I don't think I need
Tip.
this over there
Exhibits will
anymore.
include crowd pleasers such as a decaying toxic trash mountain for the kids to climb on, lucky dip skips,
But I
and
think that will
a
work.
giant furnace powered by people's recycling. During the museum's grand opening, owner Timothy Smoghorn went on record
And let's
to say that
go.
months of preparation and huge investment had gone into the exhibits, and that any similarities between the museum and the location's former purpose are purely coincidental.
Put that right there. Yeah, we are. They are like
litter the museum. You seem to need
getting so
reminding.
many. Okay, so that is there. We might be able to do a quick.
Announcement. An
We do
exhibit
that.
needs
No, that's
restoring.
not.
Typical.
I'm gonna do that. We'll add that there. Put that down to there, and then we're gonna do a
Celebrities
dark
visiting
one.
the museum. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
And that gives the illusion of kind of like a foundation. Oh, we have an expedition dilemma. I get to that in just a second. Put that down there. There we go. All right. What do we have? Buff and bludgeon. An exhibit sits majestically before the awestruck expedition team. Pity it's covered in their scratches. Yeah, let's buff them out. We get exhibit quality a +1 and adds 3 days.
Assistant to gift shop.
Not too bad. I think we can't, since we have a security office up here, which we're going to move him over there. I think we can sell this room. Yeah, and then it kind of comes up here a bit. I think we might do some of the Wetlandian artifacts here. Maybe some fossils down here. So let's add for security. We're gonna add a 2 security booths. We have this thing, which we'll put like right back here. We'll add these into corners like so. And then we'll add here, we can add some windows. Skip that
There's some
one.
reminded that alien exhibits are normal to someone.
There we go. And then we'll just do one right there. There's our chest. Ooh. We're gonna place him in the exhibit. And he is going to be called Cabbage. Oh, that means we got a second one too. I need to go through these things and anything that's... this one, we could probably sell this one.
Gift shop
That's another
requires an
pristine
assistant.
one.
You work in retail now.
And how much space do we have? Yeah, we've got enough space for 3 more. See, we have avocado, lime, watermelon, tomato, raspberry. We'll call him blueberry. He's just average though. Cabbage. And it's another one. Actually, we're gonna call... I'm gonna move... He's just average, so we're gonna actually move him in. And then we're gonna call this one blueberry. And we got another one. He's just average too. Move him in. Okay, so let's go into... our stuff here. Yeah, we're gonna put blueberry, the first blueberry in there. So we're gonna analyze that.
Freezing summers, Arctic winters, 23-hour nights. The perfect destination for sun haters and hibernation
You know what?
lovers alike.
Yeah, we're gonna put this.
Receive the warmest welcome.
Oh no, because
as long as
it's
the
got that
sub-zero
stupid
temperature
thing right
doesn't
there.
get you first. Visit Svalbard, the coolest place on Earth. Literally.
Put this right there.
The museum is currently on fire. They told me this wouldn't happen here.
Why is... How did...
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a
I
bad
swear.
guest.
All right, let's pick this up. We're gonna do a line. We're gonna add... There we go. All right, what do you need? You need near a coral decoration. I think that... Is that what this is? Yeah, coral decoration. Well, I can certainly pick that up. We can carry that over here.
Litter does not belong on the floor, and yet here we are.
You know what? We're gonna have to remove this. I'll replace it with something. Because 1, I need a donation bin. 2, I have to have an info sign. And we can put this. Can we put it right there? Yeah. I do need security though.
If you're unable to find a donation stand, feel free to give
We'll
your
put one
money
right there.
directly to me.
And we can put one right there. Yep, that's not too much. You are constantly... I feel like I need like a sign that's like, smile, you're on camera. There we go. Yeah, so you walk in, you see all this, and you walk in, and this is the first thing you see, is this guy.
Assistant to restock.
He's a knowledge boost. You know what would be really good is if I could get the one that is the bolt down. We could do a dust deterrent. And I'm gonna wait for the third one until I can get a bolt down. I'll have to find it because I know it's not the easiest one to find. So we're going to keep doing this one. We'll do wide tropical net, Saragil, detailed.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation.
I need...
They may be sometime.
I mean, these guys are like... That's great. This one's pristine. Oh, is that another... I don't know what I would want to call him, though. This is one that I was like, I do want to get one of every color. Let's see, we have great, epic, epic, great, great. Because I think the colors are to an extent random.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
All right, to an extent. Okay, we're gonna put this here. Put that like right there. So there's that. There's a lot of my stuff. There's the crown that I've got. Yeah, I think that was just one that we started with.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Yeah, because there's the coal tree. Yeah, I've already got pristine on that
To the
one.
bone belt. Where our very
Let's
own
do...
Monty Barnett is standing by.
Thank you, Haley. You join me as Professors Morris and
I need more
Hillary
knowledge on
Mann
this
are
one,
about to
so maybe we
attempt
could do and get some more poultry. Or we get mother of pearls. Hold on, let's see what other... What does this one look like? Janitor, I'm pretty sure we can do that. Do I have a janitor with one pilot and one I do not? Oh no, we could do, yeah, I need one that's got pilot and, because I have to have that. I might, what is this one? This one's got some wet landing. This is the one that I was working on. Assistant. Do I have anybody that has... Yeah, we've got Brendan Bullfrog. And then I could send Itsaso if I want to avoid an injury. Or I could send Violet and do a first aid kit. I think we'll do that. We'll do detailed.
Harnessing the area's unique magnetic field. Yes, the first twin, Morris, a fine, strapping man, is taking his place on the cliff edge as his brother cheers him on.
Okay, let's
And there he
also...
goes.
I probably shouldn't worry so much about...
And is down. A nasty fall for the young man. What courage we've witnessed in the name of scientific progress.
Yes.
I probably shouldn't worry about so much
Courage.
about the
That's
floor
one for it.
coloring and stuff until
Monty,
after.
we have to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Righto.
Tickets are for sale at the ticket booth, or they will be when someone starts working there.
Okay, so what I need to do... I'll move that right there. This piece can go right here. Jumbo marketing, I don't care about. We'll move this right down here.
Thieves were caught before they could escape with an exhibit. That was a close one.
This is absolutely the furthest back that I would care to place it. Sea turtles could also go in here. How are all my fish over here? Are they...
Analysis complete. Our collective knowledge has increased.
Okay, let's go and get our next crate. Is that selfish? There are 3 different varieties that I have found. This is only like one version. See, that's epic, epic, and epic. Come back over here, back to Sunkist Creek. Nope. Oh, he's on... Well, he's my only one that's got that, so I guess... I mean, we could try it, but... it's not going to get me a pristine, which is what I'm really looking for. but it would get me over to from great to epic. So yeah, let's do you since you're on break. Wait, hold on. No, let's send Clifford because Clifford's got a little bit better variety. We'll do a wide tropical net. And we'll go for there.
Donation stands are full of money and unable to hold more.
I'm kind of thinking I might,
Vandalizing. We stopped them.
if I move that over here, yeah. If we move this piece over here, like right there. What do you need? You need near any kiosk. How about, does that count?
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
I mean, technically it's a kiosk. I would really rather have this right there. Maybe
We stopped them, obviously.
we could do like that. Okay. I don't think it recognizes this as a kiosk, so we'll just put this back like so. We do need to go through and look at the other items. Are they labeled as summer? They are not. We can, yeah, here's the summer, the double life. We'll just place both of those. And then here, that's that one.
Guests waiting to buy a ticket are asked to bear with us indefinitely. Announcement.
There we go.
Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.
Let's see, we've got
Expedition team return.
another item.
Belt.
All right, right here. Yeah, injured. That's just average though. You know what? He's just average, so
Expert
what
needed
if-
to restore exhibit. Thank you.
what if we just chuck him in there? We have wide net, we have tropical net, we should be good. Let's get the survey scanner.
Before we go, let's head back to Monty Barnett, reporting from the Bone Belt, where the second Divan twin
Someone
is about
escaped,
to
hopefully
attempt
not
to
with
levitate
anything.
by harnessing the area's unique magnetic field.
Incredible scenes here, Haley.
Open crate. Ocean plug. And pristine. Deters criminal activity.
Creative Van readies himself. He's recalibrating the launch trajectory. He is taking a longer run up than his brother.
We shall place
And
it
He's off. And
right
he's
there.
Down. There you have it. The experiment has been an abject failure. But if I know this plucky pair, they'll be back to try again just as soon as someone invents a method to fix their life-threatening injuries.
An unexpected turn of events, for sure.
Let me
Perhaps the
see. Then we've
wind
got
conditions weren't quite right today. away. That's all we have time for.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit has been retrieved from thieves.
Go ahead and
No
clip
one
that
takes
edge right
past
there. So yeah, trying to get some different items in place. We need donation bins in here. Do there. There, and we'll also have one right here. What other items am I missing in here? Okay, that one. I know what that one is. Is that it? Yeah, okay, so it's just that one and a fish.
Guests struggling to find donation stands are asked to look harder. Or we could add.
And that's honestly one that what we might do is something like this. Move this into the back, and that piece will go right here.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, except my poor little plant did not survive, but other than that, gonna remove that. And we'll put one like right here. Let me grab.
Guests who don't believe in aliens are asked to prepare themselves.
Actually, I know exactly what I want to put there. The question is do I have it, or is it something that no, I don't have it yet. We're just going to use this instead.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Let's see, we can have a sword right there. We can do actually that might go really well outside. Let's see, what can we do? Over here, marine. Put those right there as well. Nope. Here we also have these. come over here.
New to the Crumly non-meat, non-veg, non-taste range, it's Crumly Crumb Pie. A delicious crumble base packed with sumptuous powdery breadcrumbs and topped with Crumly's patented mix of singed butter, sugar and flour ensures each mouthful is packed with stodgy blandness.
Oh.
We'll do
So
that
don't
with
settle for crumbs,
some
have
water.
a Crumly Crumb Pie instead. Just like Mama used to make.
Kind of surprised that these can go over like that.
Assistant to the cafe. That's
We'll
where
do
you
the
work
marine
now.
summer banner. So it'll be like promoting the new stuff. But we'll come over here.
Announcement. Our collection of space exhibits is being inspected. Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Here we can do that on this side.
Vandals. Port vandalizing. We stopped
All right,
them,
what other?
obviously.
And that one. Really, I mean, that's the fish. There's our 3. What? Y'all stop going through your food so fast. We can accept the twisted torso, which places it right here.
Museum security are operating in this area. It's a bit tense, isn't it?
All right, let's go because I gotta get pristine. If I can at least get 2 pristine, do white tropical net, detailed, go.
Expedition team leaving for thorough investigation. They may be some time.
Come on, guys. Why? Yeah, I know. Right there. Oh, okay. The other thing is we're going to go over to zone assignment. This is what I was going to do. Okay, I have way too many people that are working in there. Let's send... Yeah, Pete is up in upper. Not by himself though. Okay, we could do gardens, which we're going
Announcement. An exhibit
to...
needs restoring. Typical.
I should rename that. What else do we have? You can go up to upper aquas. I don't think I've got too many people up there. You we're gonna send to deep cold. And I think you I'm also gonna send to cold water. Did I have anybody? Yeah, I've got 2 people in cold water. Okay, let's send you. Yeah, we got another artifact down here we can grab. No, you need someone. Brendan Bullfrog, you go. I think that's better. And we could do the survey scanner, so that will get really good. We could detail, get even more. 135%? Yeah, let's go.
We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could. Donation stands are full. Good luck to our team departing on an expedition. I'm sure you'll need it.
Because what I'd love to have is up here to actually have
Please excuse
just
the
my
exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
I think we're going to pick this up. And I'm gonna make something that fits better. Alright, let's push these back. I need... Hold on. These are... That one is the 2 top, but I want the 4 top. Here it is. We'll place one more like here and here.
You're reminded that the prehistoric period was absolutely...
Which reminds me, I seem to think... Okay, there's ocean chowder. It might be... Yeah, I think it's something that's in the DLC that I was thinking of.
It's about time.
All right, open the box. Yeah, there's another pristine. So we can place him in here. No, we're out of space. Okay, so I am going to go through anybody who's average. I would say anyone who is just basically like great or less is fixing to get toast. There's a pristine. There's a pristine. Pristine.
The expedition team have returned. We now know more about where
And that's an
they went.
epic. So let's go through. I need to sell all these. What did I get? Yeah, we got 2 pristine ones. We got him. And here it is, that one. This is big fish. A rare specimen with higher buzz and breeding chance 2 of the same will lead to fighting and possibly death. A rare specimen with higher buzz and breeding chance 2 in the same tank. I haven't seen fighting per se. Since we got rid of Watermelon, we're gonna rename him Watermelon.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in
Inventory. Yeah, we're going to... Okay, dead lily plants. We could just sell that. Yeah, these are, if they are average, I'm just selling them. I'm not going to deal with them. There goes watermelon. Nope, I don't want tomato.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
Yeah, at this point, anything that's average quality, I'm just going to sell. Unless it's like that one where, like, wet wiper, I've got 3 out of 3 knowledge. So there's nothing that I can really do. There's not anything that I'm going to gain from it. Whereas, like, this slight whale, I can come over here and I can chuck them in there if I can get someone who can do their analyzing. 2 really good people. Can we have more than, we can have more than one person. Okay, let's allow up to 3 people in there. What about in here? Yeah, workroom capacity of 1.
Staff should see
Let's
museum before going to a hospital.
let's send them back. I'm still trying to get the pristine on the. Okay, we'll do Shelly. I mean, one by one, these guys are all. They're either going to get injured or they're going to be.
Wherever it is you're going.
They're going to get what I want, or both. Let's look at this one. Yeah, speaking of injury, right there. Well, the statue ruins pristine. That'll be good. So let's go ahead and we're gonna place the ruins, but we're gonna look really quickly. Yeah, these are just great. So this is pristine. Let's grab that.
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
And we place this like literally right where it was. Now, what am I missing for that? Customized name.
Analysis complete.
We're gonna
Our
call
collective knowledge
this
has increased.
Bigfoot. Near a footprint decal. All right, that's easy enough to do. Here's a footprint decal. And there we go. Now we have one, we're lacking 1 knowledge, but fortunately we have an extra of these, so we will be able to very easily send that. Let's see, we can also, no, not that one. This one.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Welcome into the final leg
One
of
right
the
there.
2 Point Radio
And we're going to change up the managed zones. Ruins, we're going to incorporate that.
Don't talk about sleeping. Sorry. Listen to some music while I stay awake some more. Oh dear.
Announcement. Stolen exhibit.
I'm gonna
has been
extend this
retrieved from
out
thieves.
to
No one
here.
takes our stuff.
But we're gonna rename this artifacts. And then I need to figure out what I want to do with my botanist. Let's have our drinks over here. Some
Attention. The
seating
museum is objectively unattractive. We need
right
better,
there,
more
and then we're
attractive
going
objects.
to have some bins. We can move the wetlandian
Expert
bin right
required
there.
to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
No, we're going to decline that. All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode. We'll work on trying to move these down. So we're kind of doing two things. We're trying to build this up. I've got to redo this area. And then kind of expanding this as much as we can. So we've really got a lot of objectives going on. A lot of projects. Thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.
Announcement. Vandal caught in the act. What a bad guest.